Hey, what up? We're doing. Someone's been asking for this for not a long time. They've asked like a couple times, but we're doing a comic like haul. I'm gonna see what he asked exactly, but like comic tour. Um, I'm not gonna do. I'm gonna do. Maybe I'll do all of them. I have a lot. I also have a lot of single issues. A lot of them came from my dad. On this shelf over there, that's not in frame. Over there I have a little other box that I'll get out, and then I have some right here down. Also, the light is wow, that is really bright, but I have new posters. I'm trying to like position my hands. I Doctor Strange, I got and Supergirl, both from IthacaCon, which I went to, which is also how I got. It's how where I bought most of these comics, but I also got like a bunch of most of the three of these um were I bought, and those were just the Martian Manhunters. Oh no, I got the Spider-Man and Superman one as well, so four. But I got a bunch of single issues because my dad, he does DJing, not as his full-time job, but it's like a side thing that he's been doing for decades. And he brought me along because he also had to teach a class at Ithaca College. I don't know if it's Ithaca College or Cornell. I th um, but because of that, we just got a bunch of free comics. A lot of them are indie stuff, so I'm not gonna be able to say a whole lot because I'm planning on reading them. But also, I have so much of these and then other stuff to read. So yeah. First, I don't even know what I'm gonna say. I don't know if I'm just gonna show it and move on. I don't want to do that. But the first one I got is Invincible, the Compendium one. I'm gonna buy one and two, not one, two and three. I'm gonna buy two and three after I finish this, but that obviously won't be for months, especially with the rest that I've read. I originally ordered one thinking it was gonna cover more. This covers up until like the end-ish of season two. Yeah, Oliver is still like he's not bra bra, but like oh, hold up, just flipping through it. I think I'm so wait. I think I miss my wife. So it goes until roughly about there in the show. Let me see where it ends. Um, I won't let you down. Yeah, it's Sinclair. Yeah. I think it goes a bit into season three, if I'm correct. Probably not correct, honestly. Oh, because Nissa's in it. That's the biggest one I have. I have some other smaller stuff. I bought a lot of. I really love the Absolute comics. I have these. I also have my I have Batman, I have the Zoo, and I have Abomination. But I bought these three Absolute comics: Green Lantern, Flash, and Superman. Dude, something about the Absolute comics. Like one, the art style is insane. I also mostly bought Superman because well, yeah, I love Superman. I have two other comics that I think, yeah, right here. I'll cover Birthright. Um, I'm gonna do ones that I've read probably because I haven't read a lot of these. I'm doing a lot of stuff right now. No, I'm not. But like, I just Peacemaker's in this a lot, so I love Peacemaker. I bought another thing. Like, come on, that's pretty sick. I bought that Thanos. I gotta clip my nails. You see this? And I bought these up here. I have a shelf above me too. Grievous. I'm gonna do a room tour one day because I think I'm pretty cool, man. I'm a pretty good guy. So those are like $20 though for the three of those. A lot of money. I might just do I got a lot of stuff at IthacaCon. You might notice Right there, that's a Jabba the Hutt Funko Pop. Should I just bring? I'll bring it out later. Because this is a comic review, but I'll do other stuff. Um, I love the Absolute comics. I don't know which Green Lantern this is. I know there's a lot of them. Let's see. Nevada. Guy Gardner, Hal Jordan, John Stewart, and Joe Malin. They're there. Doesn't say her name. Don't know why. And then Superman and Flash. I've never been into Flash stuff too much. Um, like any of the Flashes. When I watched Teen Titans Go, I saw, you know, T, what's that, Wally West in it? I don't remember. But it's just that, like, the Absolute Comics has such an art style to them that, like, kind of makes them irresistible for me. So that's why I buy so many. Um, I bought this one. This is from the hotel I was staying in as a bookmark. Hawkeye, My Life is a Weapon. I've heard so much good stuff about this. Um, I've never been a super big fan of Hawkeye. I'm gonna close my window. My mom is outside doing stuff, and I feel like it might be weird if she hears me just talking about comics a lot. So, my screen keeps going black. I've just heard so much good about Hawkeye, My Life as a Weapon. And I think Hawkeye's just an all right hero. I've never been a big fan. But right now, I really do love this story, and I really love the art style. I think it's like unique. It's more grainy, which I like. This one, dude, I gotta start reading comics. Um, I'm gonna finish up Batman the Zoo tonight. I have a couple more pages left in that, and then I'm probably gonna finish. Nah, I'm gonna save Hawkeye for later. I'm really into DC. My comic geek stats, comic geeks. I'm pretty sure it's like 50% is DC. Hold up. I have to check. I'm still new to this comic geeks. I filled out a lot of stuff just yesterday. Oh, do I go to no comics collection? Nope. Hold up. Collection stats. Yeah. Hey, 59 DC comics. So that's 52.2%. I only have 30 Marvel comics. So um I also just filled this in weird. So it says that I mostly have comics. It says I have 107 comics and three trade paperbacks. That's not true. I just filled it in bad. Yeah, my geek stats are I paid 100, no, 512 for the cover price and total paid. The estimated value is 1225, but that might just be because I filled it in weird. So, um, next one we have Superman Birthright. I'm also trying to finish. I'm working on Superman All Star. Because I bought that months ago, but I'm probably gonna read Birthright because this is an origin story. I don't know if because there's like continuities, but like I don't know if All Star ties in to Birthright. I don't think they have to be like directly related. But if I'm gonna read All Star, I should read Birthright first. Is what I'm thinking, right? Yeah, I'm gonna bust out the other comics that I have read. I've read most, so just because these are a lot of other trade paperbacks like that. Oh my God, I want to talk about Martian Manhunter. This was probably one of the best comics I've ever read. It's what made me buy the rest of the Absolutes. I finished just in less than a day. Dude, look at this shit. This is so good. Oh my God, y'all gotta read this. It's such a, all right, some sort just fell. It's such a unique art style. Like, well, there's one page that I really like where it shows like his face, and then you'll like shine it up to a light, and then um the other I'll call him like Martian Manhunter, they're both Martian Manhunter, but like, dude, this shit. Okay, this shit. You see, look at that, and then I don't know how I can do this with the light here. I'm gonna try. Okay, that's not showing at all. Fuck. Um, maybe it's show. Nope. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna show this. I'm determined. I will look. Wow. All right. Can I see it? That's sorry. I think you gotta like. Okay. Sorry. Um, it's really cool though. You can just search up like absolute Martian Manhunter, like face page. I don't know. Um, just cause. Yeah. I'm sorry. I can't show it. Next one I'm gonna cover Infinity Gauntlets. I kind of picked this up just from wherever. Because I was at camp. I go to summer camp every year during July. Very fun summer camp. I was like had no comics to read, and this was the only shit. I found this in like some building, and I just stole it, and then I took it home afterwards because I read this like three times. It got really repetitive, but I still liked it because it was a really fun story. I mean, come on. Um, I did kind of pick up in the middle of a thing, but it was still really good. That's so dope. Um, Next thing, this is just Absolute Batman the Zoo, which is just a different part of it. I haven't crap the fuck? Damn. Almost as strong as me. I'm gonna, read this. I'm gonna finish the other Absolute Batman tonight. So I don't have a lot to say about that. I'll give my thoughts on that Absolute Batman soon. Immortal Hulk, I kind of just picked this up because I couldn't find a trade paperback for all like a big or not trade paper. This is like kind of that, but I couldn't find like an omnibus. Let's Google how to say that. Also, omnibus. How to, uh, how to say, how to pronounce. Let's say. Let's go. Omnibus. I was right. Um, but just because I wanted to pick something up from the Hulk. I mean, holy shit. I just want to pick something up. I've heard Immortal Hulk is really good, and also just a really good like philosophical thing for Hulk, which I think is good. I think Hulk is usually just reduced to like angry, big smashing dude. Um, Case in point, World War Hulk. This was a really good story. I read it back in like November. It's starting. It's come May tomorrow, but I really enjoyed this story. I don't, to be honest, I'm not a big fan of a lot of Marvel comics. Maybe it's also just because I've been becoming a lot more of a D, they say, uh, DC fan recently. So that might be why I'm leaving the like Marvel stuff and not reading as much. Superman All-Star. I picked this up like last summer because I've heard a lot of the Superman movie was based off of it. I was at the one in New York City. I buy most. Fuck, what is it called, dude? Midtown, but not the one in not the one in Times Square. I have we have I don't own the apartment, but it's like my dad's friend has an apartment that we stay in. It's really cheap. I feel like it's like 400 a month because he got in like the 70s. That's pretty cool. Um, and there's one more near there. Forgot what street it is. So, other thing, um, this is just like a daily comic. I read these. It's wide, but these are just old Superman comics that like they put out, in the newspaper. So I was gonna show this because I thought this was a comic, but this is just from Ithacon. It's the a cosplay runway. Guess who DJ'd that? I'm gonna pull up a photo. Um, this is where I learned DJing. Isn't that cool? He used to be my dad. Aw, aw, aw. Um, that's kind of cool, even though it's not a comic. All right, single issues. I'm putting these back. This is gonna be a longer video, but that's fine because I've actually no, I do have stuff to do, but I don't want to do it. So, all right, a lot of single issues. I was given, dude, my dad just handed me a stack of these. I'm like, all right, thanks, Dad. Oh, I bought this. Oh, okay. So there is other stuff that just got mixed in here. I'll show the ones I bought. Um, my dad also bought some of these. My friend, who's the guy who asked for this tour video, I got this. I've read it. Very good. I think also just Spider-Man and Superman are such a good like they're both I think out of the two I think the Mount Rushmore, Wonder Woman, Spider-Man, Superman, Batman. They're like the dynamic duo. They're the two most popular heroes. Um so and also they're both just very hopeful heroes. So of course they work well together. All right. Other stuff I bought. These were like a while ago. I just wanted to pick up some Hulk comics. These were like months ago. Yeah, I kind of was just LARPing Hulk, but also it's because I just hang. So now you can't see the fuck. Okay, uh, I gotta hand placement's really hard because I kind of rely on the camera instead of just looking. Yes, I hang comics up on my wall. Yes, I LARP, and I don't hang my vinyl though. So maybe should I do a vinyl tour? Yeah, downstairs. Yeah, my family owns thousands of vinyl. It's so insane. It's the li I think it's library. Very music. It's like this guy named B. George. Oh, the Archive of Contemporary. Yes, Archive of Contemporary Music. Very cool. My dad works with the guy who is his name is I know his name's not B. George. Uh, B. George. That's like a nickname. Oh no, yeah, co-founder and director B. George. Very cool guy. Story. I born in Chicago, lived there for like 2 years, and then I lived in New Jersey for like 6 years, and we moved around COVID, so I was 8. Um, so as we were moving up there, I live in upstate New York now. We looked at another house, which is right now they are, I don't know if I'm allowed to say this. I think I can say where they have their vinyl. It's in this barn, 'cause you don't know. It's just in a barn. So it's in this barn, and now they're also just being kicked out of the like town, so they can't use the barn because it's historical. I'm getting a whole side tangent, sorry. Um, but it's like there was a house there, and my family originally considered moving there so we could be closer to the Library of Contemporary Music. So glad I didn't do that. Oh my God. I would have had no friends. There was no one nearby. I was have been with my family 24/7. I love them, but hold on. No, you know? All right. And now I live here in upstate New York by Albany, so that's cooler. Other stuff I bought. These are the ones I like. A text. Ooh, who texted me? Oh, yes. Okay, sorry. Look, dude, it's the Arby's 2026 group chat. What are they saying? All right. Um, we're going to Arby's Saturday, and that's I bought these three Absolute Martian Manhunters. I couldn't find the rest. These are really dope. I was looking for them. It wasn't at IthacaCon, but it was. Who the fuck are these people, bro? Okay, I'm gonna mute my text. Um, I bought these just because, dude, I'm looking for the single issues for these right now. Just because absolute Martian Manhunter. If you haven't read it, read it. It's so good. Spider-Man, Superman. I already talked about this. Great story. Deadpool, Batman. Haven't read this. I really buy a lot of comics that I don't read for a while. A lot of these I also say I'm just gonna buy for when I go to that summer camp. Ooh, speaking of summer camp, look at this on my wall. This whole thing is dedicated to the summer camp. It's called Poco McCready. There's a map. There's no. Oh, that's so weird. My hand's nowhere near it. That's a frisbee for it. I like frisbee. Um, look at this. Hold up. Yeah, I gotta get around to reading this, especially because Deadpool and Batman would just be such a cool duo. So I don't know why I'm not reading it. What is this? Um, hey, other stuff. I'm gonna comb through this really quick. My dad bought me this Civil War while you're just at a comic shop. I'm pretty sure the rest of these were just given to us. No, this is my dad. My dad bought this. I don't know why I have this here. All right, I'm gonna cover. I haven't read these. I don't know if I'm gonna. I'll give them a chance. But hey, they look good. They look good. They're just single issue comics that like this guy's a bug dude, I think. Yeah, Dragonfly and versus Dragonfly Man. Dude, who's gonna win? God. Looks pretty good. I'll read these after I read the other stuff. Billionaire Island. This looks like that one. You know that one image from that Scooby Doo animation from the Velma show, and he's like, "Why do you keep remembering?" Hold up. You. Yeah, dude. Yeah, I saw it, and he looks. It looks like exactly like it. And I was like, "What the fuck?" See if I can't pull it up. My parents put screen time on my phone. So, hopefully you just know what I'm talking about and I don't sound stupid. I got two of these. So, Toxic Crusaders, which I also think are related to the Toxic Avenger. Yeah, don't know what it just says talk. This dude's big ass head is in the way. Turn around and see, it's just his big ass head again. So, um, I don't know. What the fuck? Oh, what the? Yeah, it looks toxic. Um, yeah. Very cool. Giveaway! Who wants it? I'm gonna give this to my sister because I promised her the Supergirl one. I was like, actually, just give that back to me. I want it. So I kind of feel bad. Toxic Avenger. Yes, it obviously ties into the Toxic Crusaders. They have the same fucking logo. Quarantine Day 5. I mean, yeah, this looks good. Um, I don't think it's related to Avengers or even more. Yeah, it's Ahoy Comics. I know that. I've heard of their shit. Um, what the fuck are these? Okay. I was showing my sister what I got. She goes, "Is that a Jesus comic?" I think. I haven't read it. I think yeah, I think this is a comic about Jesus Christ. Uh, is there like some hype mode? Is that fucking Superman? Is Superman and Jesus the same person? Is that blasphemy? Sorry, I'm not Christian. No. I know, it's Superman clone and Jesus team up. This guy isn't wearing shoes. Yeah, put some shoe. Oh my God, he met Jesus. All right, yeah. Also a Hoy comic. Oh, these are all Ahoy comics. Dead weights. Uh, I don't really know what it's about. I gotta. I mean, I didn't buy these. These were just all given to us. So you know, cool. Check these out. You'll probably like them more than me. Edgar Allan Poe's Snifter. Fuck is a snifter of terror? There's an Edgar Allan Poe comic. Why the fuck is this dude exploding? What- How is this related to Edgar Allan Poe? What? Um. All right. That I can get. I'm gonna get the other comics. Um. These were kind of fuck. I have to remove a bunch of shit. These were like on a shelf, and my Funko Pops are in front of them. You hear them. Um. So just give me a minute, and I'll. Do I really want to go through these? No, I don't. Sorry. It's a lot of, it's mostly Uncanny X-Men because that's what my dad was into. Um, so just look at the Uncanny X-Men. I'm also just not gonna show the ones on my wall because I don't care about them. So, do you want a Funko Pop tour? Okay, this is bad quality. That's Thor. That's Wolverine. Um, this Hulk one. This is like some of the only Hulk merch I have. Yeah, let's do some room tour shit. How about that? No, let's not do that. We're saving that for another day. I tricked you. But the Hulk one, I was giving it to like my neighbor. He does like yard sales. Now he moved away. I got a free PS4 off him. I don't think it works, so maybe that's why it's free. I haven't tried. I would try if like you know, I could play PS4 or I could play like PS games on it, but it's a PS4, so it doesn't have like the games I want. If you know, I don't know what I mean. Um, that's mostly all I have. Those are some other comics I'm just not gonna look at because they're buried under a bunch of shit. Uh, Speaking of comics, I got some comics for y'all. Check out Lucky Comics. Guess who works there? I have photos of Lucky Comic stuff. I'm gonna find it. Um, an indie company. We do the. Look at this. There's some heat. Um, an indie company managed by like a bunch of teenagers, but we're first comic Burst comes out May 23rd. Mark your calendars, people. We are hyped for this. Yeah. Hold up. I'm gonna try to find some more photos. All right. Well. Here are like some cool photos. Look, that's pretty cool. I'm probably gonna do a variant cover. This is from my old artist. He moved on to other projects, RIP. Um, but like probably gonna this will probably be if we do a trade paperback of all 10 issues, then this will probably be the cover for that. This is an old sketch of Burst. I think it's no, it's not the one on the website anymore. I made the website. Burst, very cool. Dropping May 23rd. I'm so hyped for Burst. Just some fan art of Beam and Metal Mind, two awesome characters. Um, I'm gonna look for Batch 9 stuff really quick, so that's the stuff I work on. I also work on, I don't know if I'm allowed to say this because they haven't even been mentioned. Yeah, I know she's been mentioned. Raijin, which gets her name from the Japanese god of lightning and thunder. Not because she's like Thor, but because she's a speedster and very fast, and she's in Japan. I know it looks kind of bad because I'm like a fat dweeb, and you're like, oh, he just loves Japan. No, I didn't come up with the character originally. My friend, who also wanted this video made, he came up with her, and then I kind of just got handed her. Um, but he still made her. Great character. Do I have any more art? This is from like Christmas. Hold up. So I'm trying to find like any art I can. I don't have a lot on my phone. I have it on my MacBook, which I'm recording this on. This is a half an hour long video. That's old cover art. We might do this, but it says Division 9, which is no longer the name. It also has his Jaden Ford. What's your full name, Jaden Ford? I wonder who this guy is. Emmett Johnson? Sounds handsome. I'm so funny. Um, that's all I have to talk about. I did not expect this video to be this long. This is a really, I don't, this is like double the amount of anything else I have. That's all I really have for this. All right, thank you.